Good morning and welcome back to NaNa. Now I have done a couple of videos at NaNa in the past on the Mekong Carp Lake just behind me there, but today I'm going to be fishing on the Tilapia Lake. The Tilapia Lake is actually split into two halves. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but down there's a net. The first half of the Tilapia Lake is where they do the buffet day. 200 baht a rod, one rod only, as many fish as you want you can take home. The top end of the Tilapia Lake where I'm fishing is supposedly got some interesting species in it. More Esoc, more Julians, some giant gourami, stuff like that. So I've set up here at the top end of the Tilapia Lake with two rods. I'm going to try my best. I was going to do one rod on the bottom and one rod on the float, but there's a nasty wind coming across the lake and it's been raining on and off all morning, so I'm going to start off with two rods on the bottom. It'd just be a lot easier to work. Danny's here as well, but Danny doesn't want to fish on this lake with me. Danny's gone to lure fish on the sea bass lake, the Blagapong Lake. So if Danny gets something, he'll hopefully give me some photos and I can put them at the end of the video. So I've got the stuff set up. I'm here at the top end of the lake, one rod right in that corner behind me and the other rod right out into the middle of the lake. Yeah, ooh, hello. It's a miserable day. The weather forecast did say it was going to clear up later, but the way the wind's coming, looks over there, it looks pretty dark. Thankfully NaNa is set up decent. I've got these showers all the way along, so I'm out of the rain, but I'm not out of the wind. To make life easy, yeah, I'm just going to fish on the bottom. So the first rod I'm setting up, flatbed method feeder, nothing special. I'm going to make a hook length, and true to my word, I tested the hooks the other day and the sumo hooks were the strongest, so I've been and got myself a load of sumo hooks in different sizes. They're cheap and they're super strong, so now it's time to give them a good test. I'm not going to be testing out the big hooks today on this part of the lake. It's just kind of pointless. I don't think the fish are that big here, so I'm going to go with a size, this is a small one, size 8 sumo hook. Get that rigged up on here and that'll be the first rod that I send out. And there we have it all made up. This is 50-pound braid, which is way over the top, but it's what I've got on the reel, so I'm using it. Flatbed method feeder, just lightly pull the swivel in, not too much, so if the fish picks it up it can detach. Hook length was about 5 inches, a little size 8 sumo hook, and I've set it up with a hair. I'm going to do bread punch on the hair. I've got the small syringe. I'm going to do bread punch on the hair, bread and ram packed around the feeder. I've already got the bread and ram made up. It's about 60% bread, the rest is ram. So yeah, that's the first one. Real simple, on the bottom, out of the way of the wind. So there's the rig made up, flatbed method feeder. I don't know where the mold's gone, I can't find it, so I just pushed it around by hand. Coming down to the size 8, Thai size 8 hook, and 3 pieces of bread punch. That's going to be for the rig that goes out to the side in the corner there, and I think I'm basically going to end up doing the same for the rig that goes straight out, because with this wind, working a float is going to be tiresome. Just when you're starting to think all hope is lost, a rohu saves the day. Yes. Nice little rohu. Clean fish, my first rohu ever from NaNa. I didn't get one in the Mekong Carp Lake either, so yeah, cool. Right, the first of many, hopefully. Super small, my hands are going to get in the way, but taking off the Waggler float, a little Java Bab. He's cracking. So I've set up the Waggler float, really light tilapia float that they sell here in Thailand. Couple of shots, tiny little swivel, size 8 sumo hook, couple of them foot deep. It's only about a foot deep right off the bank, but if I fish over there about 1.5 meters, 2 meters out, I'm pretty much on the bottom with that, and just throw in some bread and some ram on top of it, just wait for the bite. That was good fun. I could do that again. I might actually take this rod now that it's set up down to those reeds and do a bit of stalking along those reeds. I think I just saw some red. I don't think it was an arapaima. I think it was a koi carp feeding in the margins. That'd be nice, a koi carp today. Update, Danny's turned up. He had one tilapia on the Barramundi in his lake, and now he's fishing lures in the Tilapia Lake. And he's got one rod set up on the bank there. I'm fishing one rod still on the feeder on the bottom, and I am fishing in the corner stalking with the Waggler rod. Yeah, that's it's on the Waggler float just down there by the reeds. I'm just stalking some fish, but there is actually koi carp down there. I've seen two. I was hoping this was a koi carp, but beggars can't be choosers.
Right in the corner.
Right in the corner. Don't have my idea off me. That's where I'm going. Yeah.
Go down there.
Java Bab. Right up against the sort of tree that's broken in the corner. Shit. Sorry. I'm trying to set that up. Just quick. It's only another Java Bab. But they're getting bigger and they're really good condition.
Good eating side, isn't it?
Really nice condition. Beautiful looking fish. Another Java Bab. Okay,
I keep forgetting you've got a fish off. On the old bread float.
Yeah. It's getting too hot to sit in that corner, midday sun, so that rod is out with sweet corn on the bottom. This rod is still bread on the bottom, and Danny is down there trying his best with the lure. I heard a rick. It was on the other lake. Two Barramundi.
And it's got a tilapia.
Very clean fish. I wouldn't be surprised if it's never been caught before.
Yep, just like that.
Okay.
Is that the third Java Bab?
Third or fourth, I think. I had a little one that I didn't put on camera, a tiny little one.
Oh, yeah.
You're getting bigger.
That same size, isn't it?
I think it's a touch bigger. I think positive. I'd like to see a different species. So for the last half an hour of the day, I've moved down to the Barramundi Lake to watch Danny try his luck with the lure. I didn't catch as many fish as I would have liked. We always want to catch more. I think the weather had a big role to play in that. In the morning it was raining quite heavily, but as the day progressed it did clear up. I saw a few koi carp swimming around the margins during the day, but I wasn't able to get any of them to take the hook. Danny had more luck fishing with the lure in the Tilapia Lake than he did in the sea bass lake. He actually hooked into two barramundi in the Tilapia Lake, but both of them threw the hook just before they got to the net. Danny did manage a fish out of the Barramundi Lake, but it was a tilapia. Thanks for watching. See you soon.